Hey guys, I'm going green. Let me explain myself. My name's Esther, this is my channel, and if it's your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so that you don't miss out on any more of my videos. So my husband and I were looking for ways to save money when we were talking about budgeting. We talked about cutting cable, cutting our eating out expenses, maybe carpooling more if we were going to work, and just various different ways that might save us money. One of those ways I found was stop using disposable items and buy things that will last longer. Paper towels being the first one that I found. Instead of buying paper towels, which we go through a lot, from drying my hands to cleaning up messes, so I found an alternative to that by buying just rags. So I actually bought a very specific brand from Etsy that I had found because why not help a stay-at-home mom in her business? So I just found different ways that I could save money, which led me to finding videos about zero waste. What is a zero waste thing? And I ended up finding out that we kind of suck as humans. We are destroying this planet. Did you know that we actually produce 4.5 pounds of trash a day? A person, not a family, just one person produces 4.5 pounds of trash. That is crazy to me. I mean, it doesn't biodegrade. So plastic doesn't break down. It takes 500 to 1,000 years for it to break down in our landfills. So you're like, oh, I'll recycle it. Yeah, except you can only recycle it once or twice, and then it's end up in the landfill. Unlike glass, cardboard, and aluminum, plastic cannot be reused multiple times. The way it forms and gets melted and gets reused isn't as eco-friendly, and it just isn't possible. So sure, you can recycle it, which is great, but it's gonna end up in a landfill anyway. I started looking at more of these resources and looking at more things and just finding out that, what can I do? I want to help. I don't want to be the reason that all this trash is still here. Plastic was created in 1907. So that means every single little piece of plastic that has ever been created still exists today. Oh, that gives me like image. What can we do to help? And that's what the zero waste movement is about. So we want to do our best to create less plastic and just less waste in general. Because when you send anything to landfills, whether it be glass or food scraps or anything, as those plastics are trying to biodegrade, they actually are producing gases that make it impossible for everything else to break down. So how can we help? Producing less trash. I know that sounds intimidating. Hopefully you'll stay with me in this journey and see that it's really not that bad. I have created a couple of goals for myself. It is a very lengthy process. There's no better way to describe it than it really is a journey. It might be a couple things here and there that I'll change, and I might be able to change many things at once. I have already started with a few things just because I was running out of them, and then I replaced them with more eco-friendly and sustainable options. As I keep using the things I have, I will try my best to replace those with options that are a lot more eco-friendly. I have created a list for myself so that I can keep myself kind of on track, especially if I find things already that I haven't ran out of, but I do want to use, and I don't want to forget the specific brand maybe, or a specific seller that I wanted to buy it from. If you want to know what those things are that I actually am planning on buying, you can go down to the list on my description box to see what those are. So I'll actually be doing a review video on all of those things on my list so that you can keep updated on if I liked them, maybe they didn't quite work for me and I'm looking for another sustainable option. And I would always love to hear suggestions as well. So if you guys know of any brands or any specific eco-friendly, non-disposable options for things, please let me know in the comments down below so that I can give them a try as well. So I know the idea of zero waste can seem extremely overwhelming. You don't know where to go, you don't know what things to buy, and I think a lot of the reason it may seem overwhelming is because you don't know the resources that are out there. So follow me on my journey. Not only will it help me stay completely motivated, knowing that I am making a difference, not only in the world, but in some other people's lives, but I also want to be a help to you guys. I want you to know what there is out there, what products work. We can help each other along this journey. Follow me into a zero waste living.